He saved children's lives. Now families are honoring the life and work of a beloved neurologist at CHKD.
Dr. Donald Lewis passed away Friday after a brain hemorrhage. 10 on Your Side's Katie Collette talked to the family of one of Dr. Lewis's patients.
Inside CHKD in Norfolk is a wishing well. 5-year-old Abby Grimes made a wish there once to never be hospitalized again. A wish made after a very difficult time.
Unfortunately, this little girl has had a very rough 2 years. I mean, hospitalized in November 1 year and then hospitalized again in November a year later.
Claire, also you get this fish.
Yeah, we're gonna go get some fish this week.
Abby suffers from seizures. Her parents, Amy and Franklin, took her to doctors nationwide to make it all stop. And they finally found the answer they needed in Norfolk with Dr. Donald Lewis and his team at CHKD.
And he was awesome.
Amy says day or night, if Abby relapsed, Dr. Lewis insisted he know.
He's like, if I gotta come in, I'll come in, you know, because sometimes on-call doctors would stay at home. But he's like, if I gotta come in, if I gotta do an EEG, have them call me right away. I'll be there.
And he always was. But Friday, the Grimes family received devastating news. 60-year-old Dr. Lewis passed away.
I just started pacing the floor and I'm like, no. This man just saved my daughter's life a couple months ago. No.
In a tragic irony, their beloved neurologist lost his life to a brain hemorrhage.
It's unfair that he had to go the way he did, because here he is saving all these kids' lives. And yet he went pretty much the same thing for what he's saving these children for.
That's me asleep in the handicap stroller.
Children like Abby, who, thanks to Lewis, can still play with their dogs and even meet their favorite singers.
It was Justin Bieber.
And when Abby learned her doctor died, there was one more thing she wanted to do. She headed back to CHKD, to that wishing well, and made one more wish.
We had to say another prayer for his family and another wish that his wife would get through this.
And perhaps in some small way, it'll help to know part of Dr. Lewis will always live on in the smiles of the countless children he dedicated his life to save.
That's 10 on Your Side's Katie Collette. In a statement in memory of Dr. Lewis, CHKD and EVMS said, quote, "We grieve the loss of a friend and honor the memory of a phenomenal man whose legacy is a generation of healthier children and a host of grateful colleagues." Dr. Lewis's memorial service is Wednesday afternoon, 2 o'clock at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Norfolk.